How dark it's gotten. Have you a light source?
The Dragon's Roost is just beyond. We should hurry. We near our journey's end. The final station of our road. It shows itself.
Goblin! Find the edge, Master.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance. The dragon.
Very well.
I'm on my way.
It is our valor, pit against the world.
It's a formidable foe. We'll rout them in a single... Stay ever ready as we advance.
It is a troubling foe.
Charge!
Fallen goblin is an easy
We cannot suffer the world without any further atrocities.
Prepare yourself, Goblin! I've hold of one! Now, strike!
Leave it to us!
We'll rout them in a single charge.
We'll strike the fallen!
Their eyes are fire.
Watch your step.
Let's make use of these explosives.
A goblin pass!
So many!
Careful! A goblin!
Hobgoblin is a formidable foe.
My consciousness fades.
We cannot suffer the worm to work any further atrocities. There, Master! Snow harpies!
A goblin!
It's within striking range.
Don't let them drag you off! Help me!
Survivors!
Arisen!
Let's join
This way, sir!
The worm awaits beyond soon. I should be proud to guide you. In the way.
A chimera arisen!
I cannot move!
Stay away from the lion! Its claws are sharp!
It is a troubling foe.
Slay the lion to cripple its physical attacks!
Consciousness fades!
No! They hold the advantage! I'll mount the beast and obelisk.
I'll hold it. It is a troubling foe.
Leave it to us!
On my way. So, what do you propose?
I'll attack the lion's head! In numbers.
Gah!
Suppose I can help you.
Please, as in, if you... The script now.
What? Good. My thing.
I only wish I had more. I only wish I had. I only wish I had. You always will.
I think good. I will. I don't.
Before. To the encampment. This path should see us there. Heather is outmatched.
Fight the fighter, eh?
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
Should the enemy prove too powerful, there is no shame in fleeing.
We've arrived, Master.
To my knowledge,
Can you hear our voice?
if memories. I know the way, Master.
Well met, please. Thank you.
A riftstone.
Strange.
The beast comes!
Take my fire!
Break that.
Let us return to the encampment. We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Soren. Leave it to me.
With
Mine. The man, look, there are many will your.
The deadline draws near, sir.
Well, a will be give yours.
I'll fell it with a spell. Force alone will topple them. Did it!
Well, there will well.
Force alone will topple them. The deadline draws near. We must hurry, there's no time! I'll fell it with a spell. This scarecrow's weak to blows.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
That's it. You.
I've learned what to do in this quest. The training grounds
Well
are
met.
used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. It'll be easier going searching this area now. If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust. Well sturdy, this place.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Hold on.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Seems the dragon left an inch. But she appears to be.
Well, Madeline, this is... Oh, if I... well, I true. I would you...
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and
I'll
other
heal your
folk.
wounds.
Aha, gold! Now there's a fine treat.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still we'd best stay wary. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. 'Tis safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Success, and all thanks goes to your fine work. This may clear. Will you spare a woman? If you'll find more. You'll find naught but the.
Back to Cassidy, Arisen. 'Tis a fair notion.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
I voted. Well, make use of the account as you will.
Scales upon its body give place no purpose. Take aim at that head. Now, right his head. Scales upon its body give place no purpose. There's no place to hide from them. They hold the advantage. Hack the heads off and it's a common snake.
We'll meet.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I cannot take much more. I was clumsy.
She was.
We'll need Keena's help for this. Let's ask at the village. This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Point of view, eh?
I'm on my way.
Very well. Slay them one by one!
I'm on my way.
Very well.
No! They hold the advantage! Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
They'll act as a pack.
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
Quickly, dogs.
Strength in numbers arisen. Very well.
I'll go at once.
I'll heal your wounds.
Kill them all!
Grace from magic arisen.
A large tree.
I pray the day monsters no longer haunt the roads is not far off. The sea is closer than I'd imagined.
Follow this road north, and we'll hit Grand Soren.
You made it.
But feel.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I feel more familiar
Quite the
with
grand
this quest
structure.
now.
A way castle.
On my
perhaps.
way!
A goblin pack! What's this? Goblins come! We have triumphed.
On my way!
Stay at the cart side!
Grand Soren stands beyond this waycastle.
Watch both ground and sky for threats.
Fiend with a woman's form! Found it. They're easy to play.
Fly low. Our steel will serve well. This pass with Kane's caress. Foul beast. Cannot allow it light. No man can say from where they will strike. Pray, be careful.
I'll have a look around.
On my way.
The land here is meager, unfit to sustain
Fiend
troops.
with a woman's form!
Flies low. Our steel will serve well.
Strength in numbers arisen. I'll have a look around.
On my way.
It is no surprise, of course, that many a bandit lurks here as well.
There may be aught here. Let me see.
On my way. Leave it to us! Slay it where it lays! On solid ground, the advantage is ours! Stay vigilant. We have a ways to go. It's a troubling foe. Kill a move! Leave it to us!
Slay it where it lays! Burn them to ash! Strength in numbers.
I was clumsy.
Old texts claim the roads twixt Grand Sorwin and Cassius once well travelled.
We still need more of them to come. Fire! Lend like this!
They're swift, they are vicious. Take care. They'll act as a pack.
Wolves fall quickly to flame!
Slippery target.
Fire! Did it!
Never forget. Constant vigilance.
On my way.
I'll heal your wounds.
So many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
A fiend with a woman's form! Lure them down and strike!
Keep
Four
your
feet!
falling rocks.
Strike!
Have the
That's
head.
the Harpy scene! Now! Bring fire! Rain steel upon us!
Strike with fire afore it recovers! We have triumphed.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. We may be off. I'll have a look around.
Stay at the cart side!
Path diverges.
A bird, perhaps.
Did it!
We have triumphed.
What's this? On my way!
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Now, my fire is yours!
Slay it where it lays! Trouble, foe! I've hold of one! Now, strike!
I'll heal your wounds.
Come! Here, master! Rules! From there, hit them swinging kindly! Leave it to us! I grant you fire's blade!
I've learned new techniques in this info. Slippery target.
I'll heal your wounds.
Keep well clear of those fangs! Take my fire!
Is it the serpent's blood that draws them? We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
I'll have a look around.
What sort of place is Grand Sorwin? I'm eager to see it.
Careful! A goblin!
Us, its name.
I've learned a new way to fight them.
We have triumphed.
Did it!
On my way!
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Arisen.
They're a threat when well unified!
Fire!
fight there.
They're a threat when well unified.
The creatures
Techniques
come!
against that
Cut
foe.
them down, men!
Strength in numbers arisen.
On my way.
I'll have a look around.
Leave it to me.
This place must have seen a ferocious battle.
This is the final way castle before Grand Sorin.
Onward! We're near half between the continent and the capital.
Careful! A goblin!
We're not far now, men!
Hit it!
Keep marching!
Goblin!
I'll have a look around. I'll well search the area.
We have triumphed.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Did it!
Good. We've come this far safely. Stay vigilant till we're in
Careful!
Grand
A
Sorin's
goblin!
gates, men.
We have triumphed.
To arms!
Not long now.
Take my fire!
Keep an eye on them.
Now! Attack!
Strength in numbers arisen.
There may be aught here. Let me see.
Heading out.
Get it!
Armed rogues. Counter after they strike.
They're ahead!
They're left
Grand Sorin
exposed
is in
under a grand
sight!
strike!
We are nearly there, men. Now march!
Wait for an opening.
Is that all you have for me?
To arms! Counter after they strike.
The capital is in sight. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
I've learned of beasts.
I've learned new techniques against that foe. We've near arrived. Wait for an opening.
Kill 'em all!
They attack in quick
Counter
succession.
after they strike.
Ha! Is that all you have for me?
Opening.
They attack in quick succession.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Sorin.
Anytime.
Who knows where lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
No! They hold the advantage!
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that. Deep Sparrow is great between his duties as sovereign and the worm hunt.
Grand Sorin, capital of Grancis. Shall we enter, Arisen?
We've arrived. Walk proud through these streets, men.
My
I feel more familiar with this questland of fate, Teresa. If you know your destiny, know them.
Are you pray? Oh, just have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
Tis not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
Being drenched!
Are you? Take all the time you like. Take all the time you like. Take all the time. Do come again.
Stay. All right.
Mercy, please, thank you, but there's any spot is in.
Well, the ever... I've gained it.
Beyond, if it the ever, which is...
None would believe Grand Soren held such a place beneath it.
Master! Corpses! They appear to roam in packs. I've learned what to do with it.
Tis a port crystal, master.
Duke Edmund Dragonsbane is a hero. He slew the worm a generation past. So quiet. Tis said he was named Duke afore his cavalcade reached Grand Soren.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
From day to night, this area feels completely different. Even now, people worship him as their savior.
Ah, the worm hunt of late. I am the choice is the task as I what if there's it will be the choice is yours. Certainly, perhaps pray. Good.
this way leads outside as well.
Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Grancis. Stray from the roads, and we'll soon find monsters arisen. It's well ancient, this place. It still holds.
A breach will serve as a fine landmark. Each different combination of allies offers its own tactics for battle. I'll go at once.
Very well.
The path diverges. This leads down into the catacombs. Few come to offer prayers for those who rest here in the catacombs. The crypt was fashioned ages ago, before the faith came to Grancis. Long ago, when the people worshipped the old gods, the gods of nature.
We cannot pass through.
I suspect it's why they return.
That their souls might be cleansed and born anew in the coming generations. This place crawls with the undead.
Master! The corpses! Help me! Very well.
I'm on my way. The structure is built from a natural cavern. It's half a labyrinth inside.
Yet still these vermin
I shall restore your health.
honest business brings a man to such a place. Leave it to me. To judge from the beasts that dwell here, the place holds a dark power.
Master! The corpses!
Everyone is the seat of God. A lever arisen. Another trick door, it seems.
But there.
Walking bones!
Where could this hole lead?
Climb down here. It does not seem. I shall restore your health.
Hold close.
Pain and lamentation finds its inexorable source. Whence then is salvation? 'Tis not to be found.
So, what do you propose?
It does not seem to be. It's certainly no point.
Is that all you have for me? Very well. some stratagem. Can't but envy their endurance. Don't come out of this war. Help me!
Strength in numbers arisen.
We have triumphed.
I feel more it is your choice to make, Arisen. It was sound judgment, Arisen. This was the only way. Even had you spared me time, doubtless Mason would not have shown such mercy. Let us return to the capital. What's this doing?
Soaked to the bone!
I'd not thought to find such a place here.
Careful! A goblin! There, Master! Harpies! Yeah! Very well. Ignore the comely face! Those talons bite
It was
deep!
an imposing sight from so close. Arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Harpy song!
The beasts of these parts are proving a great challenge, to be sure.
There, Master!
Only
Harpies!
evergreens grow in this cold. Perhaps we might harvest art from them.
Well, my
I feel more familiar with this quest now. I shall restore your health. Hold on. Seems it leads into the earth.
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind. Now, where shall we head? The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Then the no, be that with me. The choice is this is a no. If knowing that you are under a gun,
I've gained quest knowledge. An audience with the Duke.
pray.
You are to pray.
The threat is known. There's been hence.
You are to pray.
He is accused. His should any just.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's soaring guards.
The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on. Seems the Duke aims to...
We must see the witness safely back to the capital.
Welcome, Simon. Then, pray.
What meaning do you suppose those stones...
Tis a port crystal, Master.
It's usually more lively. The guards don't have much to worry on.
Time aplenty.
Well met, sir.
You are to pray. Make your protocol. There's time.
I don't wait. One. Oh, I am.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's hearts.
My
and
thanks
soaring
to-
guard.
Some...
Tis good fortune we prevented it. Crisis errors arose. I've gained questions.
I've learned what to do in this way.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Here now, if you ain't... It's off. The master will come again. I shall make your... The master will come again.
I feel more familiar with this place now.
This inn, I hear no. Have your pick. Any? What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be?
Here we can rest.
A fellow. Have your pick. What will it be? Understood. Have your pick. What will it? Understood.
When do you suppose the trial is? We'd best...
Have your pick. What will it be? Understood. Have your pick. What will it? Understood.
Fornival's inquest will soon begin. Let's deliver our find. Our task is done. Let us report our progress.
We're like to have dealings with the armorer here for some time to come.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. But the capital swirls with ill rumors.
Word of 'twas an acquittal, but though the matter ended sourly, it's by
We'd best ask what the men of the Corps have planned.
Well met, sir.
I would think the bow best suited to hunting griffins.
Ah, right. This there you are. Is it any rarities to sell? Any rarities? Any relic right there.
Is a fight best fought with
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
an ally who can conjure.
Business is the masterwork's all. The masterwork's all. The masterworks.
Have you equipment to enhance?
Armorers trade in a wide...
You take all the time. Take all the time. Do come again.
A place one can live without fear of monsters.
The Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them.
Wild weather year-round makes Gransel's well suited for human life.
I had a feeling we attacked you.
Perhaps we should simply follow the Duke's men.
Focus. The hunt is afoot. I'd feel better at ease with a few more men.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution. Would it come down if we baited it? We cannot reach it at that height. On my way!
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Sword.
Fire! Let light in!
has arisen.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows. If we lured another monster...
Make haste!
The griffin may think them prey.
Goblin! Make haste! Careful! Goblin!
The sky offers considerable advantage. Still, we must fight. The sky offers considerable advantage. Still, we must fight.
Find ourselves surrounded. Best be careful.
Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks.
Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the griffin may think them prey. This looks nothing like where we were before.
It's close!
I'm on my
can
way.
feel it!
Seems a good place.
It comes.
It is a port crystal, Master. Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open. From day to night, this area feels completely different. Well met.
Welcome, 'tis... Many, I've... It, but first, you would... That... Many, I've... This... It... Many, I've more time. I did... Those... Can I ask that you... My...
Good Alvin.
I heard this.
If that... But the pure... Salah, once that... I know.
I take and show this map to someone. I will not.
Shall we speak to a few more people? I pray we might find one who's seen him.
Ross, more shall...
Rumor has it, Salvation works with a man known as the Knight Champion. Shall we to the quarry then? A place one can live without fear of monsters. There are 2 ways into the quarry. A good start to any task is helping with others. Let's begin with that. Goblin ice flow master. Keep close around us. I'll warn this was a proud wall once. Perhaps they fought nearby yet before setting off. We ought to equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
Goblin!
Could be easy.
Monsters arisen. Ready yourself.
I'll take them. Large stones. This must be a quarry. The quarry is a spot well suited to hiding. There's a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything. Let's press on.
Is that all you have?
Path splits. I feel more familiar with this. Press now. We've lost it. Shall we return to Grand Story for now? I've learned what to do in this.
Viper! I had thought, nay trusted you were above the base treasons of Salvation's light. I must make a pitiable... I fear I put on it.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold? Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone. There's usually more lively. From day to night, this area feels completely different. Well met, sir.
It seems as many. I've more time. You wait.
Someone may know of Salamit's whereabouts. Well, best ask around. All we can do is inquire about and hope. Someone in the castle must be the Knights champion. But who? Someone may know.
Who among you has seen the dragon?
This inn can serve as the hub of our journeys.
It's... I've learned what to do in this quest. So, Salamit's taken refuge in the Moonlit Tower.
Why not? Take all the... Take all that's up, do come again.
Ignore the comely face! Those talons bite deep! Counter after they stop!
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Ignore the comely face! Those talons bite deep!
On solid ground, the advantage is ours.
Armies have the advantage in the air.
Speed rise low. Our steel will serve well.
I've learned new techniques.
I've learned of beasts.
I'll set its wings ablaze!
Now, my fire is yours.
Put in the lights!
Strength in numbers arisen.
We have triumphed.
The path diverges.
Ignore the comely face! Those
Now,
talons
bring
bite
fire!
deep! There must be harpies! No, they hold the advantage! Ignore the comely face! Those talons bite deep! There must be harpies! Get him! Forget him! Help me! That one! Armed bandits arisen! She's a troubling foe!
here.
If what I've heard holds true, we'll find the wizard here. Let's make our way upward. 'Tis the only likely spot. We cannot allow him to flee with the ring again.
Golden blood. What's it to be?
Let's make our way upward. 'Tis the only likely spot.
No! They hold the advantage! That one! You were lucky!
Truly. One King's Ring is a talisman of incomparable character. A vessel worthy of housing the whole of my men. What sublime bliss! What heady rapture! Yes, I will see my dream made reality. My essence, my very soul will inhabit the ring. In it, I shall be reborn unto life everlasting.
This is a place quite restful to my mind. Gods do have much to worry about.
I beg, is it any rarities to sell? Any rarities? Any rarity? Right then.
Salam Weeper. The ring, Praelan.
A goblin! Some beast still remains.
What's his name? It's inside. That's where I find all the crabs that they eat.
Get him!
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Quite a view, eh?
Slay them one by one!
Stay alert. I'm on my way.
Get him! Sorcerer! Stop with the weakest!
Large tree. I'm on my way. The sea is closer than I'd imagined. I've gained quest knowledge. An uneasy feeling about this.
Master, to the capital.
I've learned what to do in this quest. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
There's the head of the clock! Attack the remaining chests.
It will take some time before it's restored.
Now, where shall we head?
Sir Aldous, best you did not keep him waiting.
Hail the Duke, if you just then.
It's come.
is a fearsome foe able to conquer the great.
Well met.
We'll face a fierce battle, no doubt. Best be prepared.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it?
It would be wise to hire on a guide who knows the road.
Have your pick, or will it be today? Or will it be today? Have your pick, come again.
Is it all? I know. Take all the time you like. Take all the time. Do come again.
Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Granses. Stray from the roads, you will soon find monsters visible. The road splits. To be done sure. I'll go at once. You might find aught of use, Master. I suggest research.
Wolfpack!
Perhaps makes their den in the parts. Wise to not arouse the ire of the local bandits.
Take care you don't fall. Perhaps? Monsters arisen! Ready yourself!
We must not chance any closer than this. The very terrain seems eager to keep us from home.
They attack! Ready for battle! It's massive! Brace for Macarism, a captive soldier! Quickly arisen! Warrior of bone approaches! We are at a disadvantage. While they hold the higher ground.
Man! Something! Slain? Amazing! Sir, you...
To the roof!
There may be odds here. Let me see. I'll well search the area.
It does not seem human. It is certainly no pond.
I've learned a new way to fight their ill.
A warrior of bone approaches. They appear to roam in packs. Help me! Help me!
Best we spoke to the...
stronghold.
That's no mere walk.
The at what?
I've gained some new insight. Tis a heavy onus the men here bear. Once proud home lies great, ready set. Such a grand hero in a moment's time for the world. Truly terrible beast. Let us be off. I can feel the dragon. Near the right way next, and with it, up.
Strange saurians reside in these parts.
You would best still, your choice.
Any rarities to sell? Any rarities? Any rarity? Right.
Make us. Take all the time you like. Take all the time you like. Take all the time. Do come again.
Business with the guild.
This must lead back to the surface. I've learned of this area.
Tis fierce indeed, fit to pierce the very heart of
What is this place?
Hello.
This place feels like no other I've seen. Stay vigilant, Ulysses.
It is but one creature. Form
Are we truly trapped here? Left to wander for all time?
darkness.
I'll take that. I wonder what's inside. Leave it to me.
Corpses! There's magic afoot. Fate, there. We have triumphed. There! Human bones that move on their own! Did it! There's magic afoot. Faint, but there. Strength in numbers.
That's a harpy's voice!
My kind are nomads. We belong to no world and to all.
Beware his tendrils! Tis but one creature.
Beware his tendrils! Little something! What is that? He's not seen humans. A beast of such scale existed. Get off! Get off! They are then no longer be of mercy. Certainly no pond.
What's this? Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Master! The corpses! All of the assailants! They won't! 'Tis massive! No! They hold the advantage!
I've learned of beasts.
They hardly falter at their assault! But when envy there is church. There must be some stratagem. Help me! Did it! We stand at the threshold to truth, and all beyond it. No ground rises up to meet us.
Triumphed. I feel more familiar with this quest. What's this?
Yes, at last we... I fear they will end this.
I've gained prestige.
Yes, fight, Arisen, as you e'er have fought in coming here. What is it that impels you? What force spurs you on? What sustained your wanderings and led you here? I ask you, what is it that makes you alive? 'Tis volition, Let us continue, Arisen. Show that you are more than an empty vessel, animated by forces unseen. Show that the temper of your soul is strong enough to command far more than mere pawns. Show that your will is fit. Tis a simple choice, Arisen. Step forward or retreat. Accept the quiet emptiness of a false peace, a false life.
Go. There is naught to be gained from my words now. Indeed, heed no voice but your own.
My! 'Tis too great an honor for one of my stature.
Stand together and show a tremendous power. My will that urges time onward through eternity. We can deal with the final blast. There's not to fear.
Prove the temper of our will. This place is familiar. Mourn me not.
Open your eyes! Master!
So, is it over? I don't know what you were wrapped up in, but it must have been something grand. And the world's a different place for it. Though I'm sure we'll still manage brilliantly, you and I.